The Underdog Podcast. It's your host T. Lee and my co-host Jack Cowden will be live today as usual.
Was pulling up, they acting like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a squeegee. I told her that's on me, baby, like yellow BZ. With the peanut butter tear like a Reese.
He's gonna persevere through all the obstacles. Get it done. That's the underdog.
They don't forget the underdog when they see me. I hit them with the John Cena, they can see me.
You may overlook this person, but the underdog is the one who's gonna put in the work.
It's over, you know? Because you have to lose to win. Whether you think losing is a big event.
Out of mind. All I'm saying, just be careful who you idolize. I'm kicking these scriptures just before the fame. Ain't no cap in my words, I go against the grain.
So I always believe that, like, I took so many risks to make this thing happen. You know what I mean?
I'm always working, bro. Like I said, I'm energy driven. Underdog can put you on your ass. The underdog can put you on game. The underdog can show you something that you didn't know.
Can't go down. All you can do is go up. So are you gonna stay where you at, or are you gonna move up?
Feel the bangers. Feel the bangers.
He said he's nervous. This is his first time doing it.
Cut her ass off if she get that, I can reread.
Yo, what it do, good people? This the Underdogs Podcast, Season 3, Episode 7, man. We got a special episode, making things happen, featuring Orlando's own entrepreneur, PK. Before we even bring in, man, y'all already know. Hold on, we got to talk about it, dog. We are now monetized right now on YouTube.
Yeah, boy.
Going up, bitch. For real.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, we appreciate everybody that been tapping in, man, helping us create this content. You know what I mean? We 3 seasons in, almost a year in now, you feel me? So we're gonna keep doing what we do, man, making this happen for real over here. But yeah, man.
Bro. I mean, before we even start too, man, I like to say I appreciate everybody too that's subscribing to all our content, that's liking and commenting as well. We couldn't do this without y'all, man. And shout out to all the guests that came on the show love, dropping gems, and blessing the people with their presence as well.
Most definitely. I'm talking about the type of time where you can't even skip the YouTube ads. You feel me?
Yeah.
They gotta pay us, man. For real. But now on the real, man, hey, we finna go on and bring the guests in right now, man. This is Orlando's own entrepreneur, owner of Kreez Beauty and Apparel. You feel me? We got Orlando's own PK in the building right now.
Hey, y'all.
What's going on? Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, but y'all listen. I had a time last night. Okay.
Yeah, it's all good though. We here.
Yeah, you were turned up last night.
I woke up not remembering stuff, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's a good time. For real.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say though, it's an honor. You know, we appreciate you locking in with us on the Underdog Podcast. You know, this Season 3, Episode 7. But as we like to keep things off, you know, introduce yourself to the people in 30 seconds. Like, who is PK? You know, as a person outside of being an entrepreneur, like, what type of vibe you bring around?
Okay, well, of course, my real name's Rosalind, but everybody know me as Peach or PK.
Yeah.
I'm real goofy, bubbly. I'm a mother outside of everything. I'm a mother first. Next month, I'm gonna get my first degree.
Big.
And I just like this. I love traveling. I like getting out there. I like coming up with new things to do. That's right.
Nah, definitely give you your flowers on that latest achievement. You know what I mean? They gotta keep going up, keep sharpening your mind. That's what it's really about, those growing, you know. So
yeah.
Like I say, so we got a Zoe Queen with us today from Orlando, Florida. But before we dive in Orlando, you know what I'm saying, let's just touch on the culture, you know what I'm saying, of being a Zoe, you know what I mean? Like, we had a Zoe recently on the show at the city. Shout out to Zoe from the O, you feel me?
From the O.
Well, we just had a discussion about Haiti, you know what I'm saying, being that you are a Zoe Queen, like, what's your perspective, like, of Haiti on the outside looking in, like, you know, just your culture in general?
Okay, well, I've only been to Haiti once my entire life, but when I did go, it made me just appreciate things more. Offense, I feel like Haitians are a very hard worker. They're actually like one of the hardest workers, I feel like. because of where they came from. So when they come from there and come here, they just try to make the best out of it, because back over there it's really not it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now they can't even travel to their own place because of all the kidnapping and a whole bunch of stuff going on. But
yeah,
other than that, Haitians are very loving people. We stick together. It could be a one bedroom, everybody gonna have somewhere to stay.
Yeah,
In that one
that's
bedroom.
real. That real, you feel
So,
me? Like I like how you said that, because that's one thing I noticed growing up. You feel me? Like that separate us from, you know, the old, we all the same complex, the same people, but you know, the culture wise, like, bro, growing up, like I say, you know, in the 90s, you know, so I'll go piggyback on the question I got for you, but like, wasn't any type of like hard times coming up with you being as old? Like I remember, like, you know, around the time, like maybe in the 90s growing up, you feel me? Like, well, it wasn't as welcoming or whatever, but like fast forward today, everybody want to be Zoe. Everybody throwing
everybody's Zoe.
It's a big thing now.
I didn't really go through anything myself, because a lot of people, like, they never assume that I'm Haitian. Don't know I don't look Haitian, but a lot of people don't assume I'm Haitian, and when they do find out I'm Haitian, they think, okay, she's Haitian, but she don't know how to speak it or anything, and I know how to do all of that. So
did you at least see it, like, you know, with people around you though? You feel me? Like, and then like experiences,
like the bells,
not too much. I'll probably say the most I experienced was probably coming to Orlando. You know, in high school, not high school, more so middle school and stuff.
Middle school.
Pick on what you wear and how you smell.
Yeah.
That's about it. But personally, I didn't experience that too much myself. But I heard about it though, for sure. People used to.
You know what's so funny? I didn't know what a Haitian was until I was like in the seventh grade.
Yeah.
I didn't know what Haitians was until I was like in the 7th grade. Somebody asked me, you know, you Haitian? I'm thinking they, you know, trying to pick on me or some shit. And I was like, nah, I was ready to fight. But just coming to find out what Haitians was, though, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. That's what y'all meant. Like, you know what I mean? But you're right, though. Like, growing up, people used to pick on, you know, how y'all smell, the way y'all cook, the way y'all dress.
And people didn't understand the culture, you feel me? Like, it just was a misunderstanding. When people don't understand stuff, you feel me? Yeah, like when people get offensive when they don't understand things, you know what I mean? But like fast forward today, everybody want to be Z, you feel me? Like everybody throwing Z up, you know what I'm saying?
It's cool now.
Yeah, to see the shift though, you know what I'm saying? But like you say, for y'all to stick together, I do remember that. Like shit, like how we were saying, Code Up and Rhythm High, we knew who this old was. And it was all of them together, sticking together, you feel me? Shit, nigga, you on your own, like you gotta deal with that, you know, but nah, that's some real deal, like that I really witnessed. But I wish that all around the board we'll all be on the same page. But I feel like it's getting us. So
it's getting
it's getting up.
Okay then. So growing up in Orlando, Florida, what was it like for you from your perspective coming up in the city?
In Orlando.
Wait, you came to you said high school, middle school?
Like 8th grade.
Okay, so where you was before that? You was in Florida?
I was in
down south?
I was in Tampa.
Okay.
Oh, he was in Tampa.
Okay. Well, that's close. That's close enough. That's Central Florida. So what it was like for you coming up?
Listen, it's real crazy because like I'm really known now, but growing up myself, I was a very shy and like
introverted type.
Yes, I didn't. That's why it seems like when I came here, it just seemed like I just popped out of nowhere because I was really that girl who just stayed home. I had no friends. I was really nerdy. I'm real tech savvy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really a weirdo at heart. I was in the house. You know what I'm saying? Maybe high school, I got out there more. But Orlando, cool.
Yeah,
I feel like you really got to be popping to even be somebody here, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like that everywhere, though. If you think about it.
Yeah, it kind of is the same kind of notion.
You don't get no support.
I don't know. I don't want to say that because in Atlanta, bro, you ain't, bro. As long as people respect you for what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, rather than who you are. When they get a feel of who you are and what you bringing, then that's when you gain respect from people. You know what I mean? Versus if you just coming out, like I say, as an artist, whatever you doing, like once you put yourself out there networking wise, like people just respect it. Like they ain't gonna look over you like, damn, who the hell this is?
Nah,
Like,
but she talking
People
about
gonna
like as
look over
far
you
as the
here though.
support.
yeah,
You
okay,
talking about
support
support
wise,
though?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
going to cap.
yeah,
You
yeah, I
just
feel
like
that.
you gotta really like you gotta be one of them people that just know everybody.
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel that.
It's just a little harder here. You know what I'm
Cause the
saying?
O ain't one of them areas where it's like I said, if you go to Atlanta, it's a cross of everything and everybody, cause you got all type of people from different places. But
Right.
I
you know,
get it.
so
I loved Atlanta though.
yeah,
I was been
yeah,
here
I
for a
do
while.
too. I feel like it's so easier for me to do my thing in Atlanta than here. But I know so many people here and resources, but
Yeah,
I don't be using them because like I be on some introvert shit too, and like I'm an
yeah,
empath, so all that energy from people I can like I don't be wanting to fuck with so many people energies like that sometimes.
yeah. That's
Hmm.
it.
So yeah,
Nah, I feel it though. But like being that we built the platform how we did it, and
yeah,
we definitely do got the resources in the city. Like I say,
yeah,
come next year, man, we gonna do a live show with everybody in the room, and we just gonna keep good vibes live show. Um, so for those who haven't been to the city, of Orlando yet, what are some of your favorite go-to spots in the city to eat or just hang out?
I love to eat at Crest. I don't know if y'all had Crest before.
Yeah, oh, is that new?
Crest is a steakhouse. I love eating at Crest.
Is
Crest is
it
a
might be
must.
new?
It's downtown. That's a go to. That's a must.
Yeah,
And if you finna hang out, you just gotta always check out Mello's events. Mello or Key
yeah,
Rich
mellow.
offer it.
yeah.
Hmm.
I could say nightlife here is really like it's getting lit. Like it's always
Yeah,
something going on.
yeah. We
It's
just
always
need
something.
them. We just need them to stamp that like every day of the week type of vibe. You feel me? Keep people busy. You know, for real,
They
for real.
getting there.
Yeah.
They getting.
Um. So, who would you say would be the person that had an impact in your life that molded you into the woman you are today?
I would say right now it would be my grandmother because my
Okay, there.
grandmother is what like is who made me start all of this stuff today.
Yeah.
So I will put on my grandmother. Before that, like I had a very
What type of things grandma put you on to get you to be like, I'm finna start everything?
okay. First,
Gotta know that.
it was real hard for me. Like I'm not. I realized that I'm like not a 9 to 5 type of person.
Hmm.
I'm a single mother, so it's like I always got to take care of the kids and stuff like that. So I couldn't really quite keep a 9 to 5 because I didn't
Yeah.
have that support system, right?
Hmm.
My grandmother came from my parents. My mother brought my grandmother from Haiti because it costs a lot of money and it takes years to
God
get your
damn.
people down here.
That's messed
Um,
Right.
up.
so when she came, she actually helped me. So I was able to do college and work, like keep a job. So she helped me with the kids a lot. But then unfortunately, after 2 years of living here, she passed. You know what I'm saying? So she was helping me and I was like, things were managing for me and you know what I'm saying? And she passed, like I didn't have nobody. I didn't have that support anymore.
Yeah.
But she used to always tell me like you're gonna be something. She, just very motivational. So when she passed, 2 months later, I lost my job, of course. I used my last check. I booked a flight like the same week. I think it was the same day I got fired. I booked my flight to Atlanta. I booked the lash class with, Jada Wada, like little baby Jada, her
Yeah,
sister.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, she got a
I,
shop out here.
yeah, I booked the class
Hmm.
with her sister that same weekend, flew out, did that. And ever since then, past 2 years, I've been doing what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So it was really motivated. Like I was motivated by my grandmother.
Everything just fell in place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Right.
that's
Right.
real though. Everybody needs something like that. If it's from grandma,
Yeah.
anybody, just say something good to me. There's so much negative out here,
Exactly.
man. Say something good. I don't give a damn how much little it is you say to me. Keep going. That's enough for me to be like, somebody believe in it. Somebody else see what I'm saying.
Right.
Nah, that's no cap for real.
So around what time did you begin your journey as an entrepreneur? So you would say what year this was?
This was definitely 2020 March.
Okay, so
Um, Before that, Kreez eventually like I had a clothing line. It was a
mhm,
clothing line first,
yeah.
and then Kreez came after the passing, and I made it like a beauty thing also. Like so, I have
Mhm.
the clothing, and then I have the beauty. So Kreez clothing, Kreez beauty. But Kreez clothing was probably like 2019, but beauty was definitely 2020.
Yeah. So like, what was your first few ideas before you branded Kreez, or was Kreez like the first one you ran with?
Kreez was the first one.
Mm-hmm. So how you
Like with
came
that
up with
first
the
thought.
brand? Yeah. How you came up with the brand name? Like, what's the meaning behind the brand?
This is so funny. Okay, so like I said, I
Mm-hmm.
started the clothing first, right? I don't know if you've seen the clothing. Well, the shoes,
Yeah, I was sitting there, I'm like, when she posted the link
straight
again, we gotta
niggas.
support that.
That's crazy because beauty, I deal with a lot of females, but when it comes to my clothing, straight niggas pull up.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
I'm just like,
it's a dope ass logo because it's an elephant, but then the elephant, don't get it confused. It got the whole
the
wow, you
goals.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
Type shit.
Florida,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Florida.
yeah,
But okay, so when I first started Kreez, like I said, it was Kreez clothing, and I wanted a clothing line. I'm like, I don't know why that name came up in my head, but I like the sound of Kreez. So I'm
yeah.
like, let me search it up, make sure nobody have that name. Da, da, da. So I searched it up. When I searched it up, it actually means something. Like it's actually a slang somewhere up north or
Oh,
somewhere. I
really?
don't know. It's actually like it was on the Urban Dictionary. I don't know if it started with a C instead though,
Right.
but it means colorful attire and blase squaze. And it was
Yeah,
just funny because I was trying to start a clothing. So for it to say like colorful attire and wear, I was like, oh yeah, that's it.
yeah.
That's
That's
ironic
what's up.
though.
That's creative right
It
there.
is.
Well,
And
It
that's
it
need to
sound
be.
ironic
it
though.
do sound good though when you said. That's why I was like, what's the meaning behind this?
Colorful attire. I'm gonna have to go cop some
It's
Creed.
really crazy.
Yeah,
It's really crazy how it that's how I
yeah.
got the name though.
Is you gonna like throw the appeal back up just like randomly for a couple of days so people can just purchase like you know because
Mm,
it's definitely some items on the from the slides. Yeah, them slides are
yeah.
hard.
I mean, I have a whole inventory of it. It's just like between school and clientele,
Yeah,
I'm kind of busy.
yeah,
So like that requires me being like more hands on because people
mm,
pull up for it.
yeah.
Right.
Mm.
That's
Maybe
dope.
after I graduate, I'll have more time to deal with that. But it's just too much. I started too much at once.
Yeah,
Low key.
Well, how
nah,
you
it's
getting your major in right now? Like, you know.
Okay, so it's business administration and management.
mm-hmm,
My old plans was I was supposed to get this and then move to Atlanta and finish off with entertainment business management and then like manage artists, book tours and stuff like that.
mm-hmm,
But my plans changed. So I'm just finishing this because I started it.
yeah.
That's the type of person I am. If I
I
started,
feel
I'm
that. Nah, that's
Yeah.
real. Cause as humans, like we'll be in one thing full fledged, and then boom, we'll have another idea, run with that, then leave what we was doing kind of open, and then try to go right back to it. Kind of,
exactly. You
yeah,
might as well finish it so you could
yeah,
get something out of it if you want to go back then. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You
Cause
never know.
we don't give ourselves a chance to see it all the way through before we even hit. You know, we trying
Hmm.
to reach it and started something else.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So is that like your associate's degree?
Yeah, my
Uh, uh,
associate.
uh,
It's
okay.
associates.
What school you attending?
Of Valencia.
Type stuff. Yeah.
Hmm. And then I was gonna
Shout
go to
out to
Atlanta.
Valencia.
I'm not sure what school I was gonna go to, but I was going to move to Atlanta
Yeah, yeah. Atlanta definitely.
with all the artists and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like in Atlanta, like they since like I came here, it's a Monday through Friday, like experience
Real.
Monday through Sunday actually, you feel me? So they got you can find artists everywhere,
But you know,
anywhere.
I know so many people too.
Yeah, that network.
Not gonna lie.
That's
Yeah,
even better.
that
Yeah,
is gonna be real easy.
yeah.
But
And just one thing about that music business that everybody keep telling me is like keep that bit business is business, you feel me? Like if it would try to underhand you quick or say you doing business with somebody else or you know, you might go to the next level. You gotta make sure y'all got a lawyer or something. You feel me? Cause
you always got to keep a lawyer in that type
that
of
shit
field.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
So for you to become a beauty surgeon, like what skills did you have to build, and how much time you had to invest on yourself? Like what was the process like when you first started?
Okay, so lash extensions. It was difficult because you gotta learn how to use both of your hands at once. When I first started off, I took 5 hours on one client.
Yeah.
Which is horrible. That's a really long time because that's the person laying down with their eyes shut.
That's horrible from okay. You just
Damn.
you said somebody with
Imagine
their
that.
eyes closed for 5 hours.
Yeah, for 5 hours. Like,
And then they
did she
fall
go to sleep
asleep.
on you? Right.
Usually, like when I get my lashes and I go to sleep, because
Yeah.
the process takes me now like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Okay. That's like a face massage.
And you got to be consistent. Like you must be consistent because like the moment you lashing, it's a skill where you have to be consistent to really get to where you need to get to.
Right.
And that's not going to be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You're going to need like at least a good 6 months because you got to manage your speed. You got to make sure your placement is good. It's just a lot. You don't want to glue somebody's eye shut. And you need, you know what I'm saying?
See, yeah, a lot of women put their trust in you to do that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just playing with your eyes. Like me personally, I don't even like to put contacts in my eyes. That's so yeah, that's what's up.
I do cosmetic tattooing too, so they got to trust me with tattooing their brows.
I was just gonna ask you that. Like, do you do eyebrows too? Like,
I do the temporary. I do like the little tint, or I could actually like they don't have like a person don't have no brows. I'll basically tattoo it, but it's not the same ink as the tattoo that a body tattoo.
yeah. Right.
I use it's basically cosmetic, so it'll look like they're real brows. It'll stay for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Do teeth whitening, tooth gems,
lip
blush.
I might well throw it up right now while we talking about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The flyer that talks.
Don't throw the flyer up, man. Let these folks know what's up.
Yeah.
So you say you do teeth whitening too?
Yeah.
Real? I might have to come pull up on you.
I do teeth whitening. I do tooth gems.
Yeah.
A couple stuff. But it did take a lot of investing. Shit. Yeah.
So you just a jack of all trades. You talking to a true artist right here.
When it comes to beauty, when it comes to face and
yeah, that's good though. That's like that's an artist right there. You know, jack of all trades.
Oh yeah. So like, what certification did you earn while running your business for it to keep growing? Like for you to go from one level to the next, like what's the certification? Or is it just out the gate you can just jump into any one on, or you got to be certified for it?
Okay, you could be certified for anything. Somebody could come to me and learn how to do lashes, they'll be certified. But what people don't know is that just because you're certified doesn't mean like you're supposed to be doing it. You still have to go get a state license, or you could be fined or get in trouble and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The only reason people would go to somebody to be certified, like me, I have about 8 certificates. So I went to 8 different people, and it's just like you liking their skill and you want to learn their method and their way of doing it and their products and all of that. So you're going to come to me so you can learn my skills and everything, but you still have to get a license with the state to do it.
Yeah, I get
so
that.
The 8 certificates I got is basically me going to like seeing a girl, she was raw as hell with teeth whitening, went to her, got certified. Seeing the lashes, went to them, got certified. The tattoo makeup thing, I got certified 3 times in that one skill. Yeah. Just like, learning people methods. But you could jump into it. It's something you could jump into, but you got to be really serious. People come to me to get certified because they just like, they see the money. But you gotta actually really want to do it because like it's real. It could be hard and it could be very discouraging. So you got to really want it.
All right. So yeah, this the whole services she offer right here. You know what I mean? So she got the brow tint, tooth gems, beauty marks, teeth whitening, lash extensions, microblading / shading, and lip neutralization / blush. So all in one.
All in one.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of how many certifications that is on that screen.
That's about 8.
Yeah.
10.
All of that falls under 2 state license. 2 state license.
Oh, let's talk about
I'm learning something new with this because I never really thought about this.
Nah, you know, we ain't for real. So we got the one-on-one training as well. Let's talk about that.
I just had a Black Friday, so it's actually still going on.
Right.
Where I basically did half off on the training,
Right.
and they get to learn all of that. With that, you could start lashing tomorrow, type shit. You still got to get your state license. Honestly, I didn't get my state license until after a year. Not even gonna cap. So I was doing clients, getting consistent, all that stuff, and then got my state license.
So yeah, y'all get everything. The last manual, safety and procedures, mapping.
Yeah, that's just everything they'll learn.
Uh-huh.
I wish I had that. Like, where's my iPad, my business iPad? Because this screen is so small. This screen is so small.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and throw it in there too. We gotta throw the ad up there. Keep that up for a little minute so they can go on and follow that. So how has the Orlando market been treating you thus far with what you do? Like, do you plan on expanding once your business continues to grow? And if so, what areas you got in mind?
Yeah, I do plan on expanding. I really want a storefront. Teach a couple people my skills and my way of doing things, have them work there. Yeah, pretty much that's my next goal. Get better in some of the services, because some of the services I have not been doing as long as lashing. So gotta grow in that part, and then bounce into a storefront.
Right. So like when your business take off more in Orlando, like what's the other areas once you grow as big as you gonna grow, you feel me? You start having employees and doing everything like that. Like what cities or states you'll want to put another front in?
Miami.
Yeah.
Miami City. Houston will be lit.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gotta fuck with Atlanta.
Yeah.
And do something up north type shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right too.
Spread it around.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds real good. One day, hopefully.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Right.
Use hope.
For real. We don't use hope around here.
That ain't gonna do it for us.
For real.
That hope gonna have your ass look with the same damn face when you said I hope the first time.
I'm done.
Yeah.
But
stay consistent with that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna say, so what are some of the rules of thumb of running a business you learn while you running your own operation?
Yeah.
Because what happened?
No,
go ahead.
Nah, what you were gonna say?
No, go ahead.
No, I swear I don't know if you were gonna say something else, but I was just just how you running a black owned business too. So it's like, you're dealing with our people and they ways and stuff like that. Like, how do you keep the business, the relationships good? Like, what's the rules of thumb, running a black owned business you learn?
You just gotta be a people person. And honestly, I'm just myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I deal with a lot of black people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like most of my clientele come back and everything because I really build a relationship with them. I'm really just myself with them.
That part.
People like, you got to be professional, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm doing all that. But you really have to build a raptor with them.
Yeah, you got to treat people.
With that even being said, like, what was some of your obstacles you had to deal with creating your business, and how did you overcome it?
And in minor setbacks or whatever, you still, you still push through it, even though it was like, man, everything just went crazy at 1 second, and then you just had to put it all back together.
I'm trying to think of a time.
That shit like Jenga, you feel me? You was stacking that bitch so perfect, and that motherfucker just fell apart. You just God damn.
I probably would have to go with the clothing because with the beauty, thank God, haven't really dealt no crazy obstacles yet. I mean, maybe sometimes it's like shit could get real fucking slow. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that you're gonna have to try to overcome every fucking it's certain seasons. But I would say the clothing line, because that was like my first business and first thing I started. I have so much like sketches, so much stuff like I needed to get done with it. And I just seen it as something so big, but it's just like because I got busy and then I needed like consistent money and like something like hands-on like this, I kind of fell back from it. Yeah. But my plans is like I can't just let that was my first like the first business I had. I can't just let that go, especially with it really being high in demand. But it's just like you gotta have time. Yeah. It's time that's fucking me up with that.
Would you ever feel like merging the two together at one point though? Like the more Kreez Beauty grow, and then you kind of put them two and two together.
Low key, that's gonna be my way of getting it back right. Yeah. Because I was thinking about opening like loungewear, doing loungewear for females because I've dealt with over 700 females. And yeah. And they really fuck with me. So like if I was to have something more feminine that I could add to that, it could bounce it back up because I deal with females anyways and they're just gonna support, gonna come in easier.
Right. You're gonna build 700 worth of people that's gonna fuck with anything you doing because you build, personal relationships. Even if they're not getting services, they still gonna shop because I have some real good idea with the clothing. Yeah. So. Nah, I think that'll definitely do it though. Just you still building relationships. You feel me? So that door always gonna be open.
Yeah. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I feel like whatever you're doing as far as people mess with, so it's like it's all about the person as far as like your business. All those women, they come and mess with you. They mess with you. Whatever you put your name on, they gonna fuck with it automatically. It's you.
I love this podcast. She's so pretty.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Just made me blush.
So, what keeps you motivated, being an entrepreneur?
My kids. Mm-hmm. That's what keeps me motivated. My family, my friends. They expect so much from me. You know how when you're doing something and then everybody's just waiting for you to just like go to the next level. So it's just like knowing that I have more stuff to do. That's gonna keep me pushing because I have people behind me watching. That's the realest thing anybody can do though, too. Just sit back and be like, we just waiting on you to pop out. You feel me? You know how hard it is for some people to do that. Niggas be sitting there like, holding it in. Like they don't want to tell you that. You feel me? But nah, that's real. They don't want to tell you that they're supporting you and they just like waiting. They rooting for you. You know how people be.
Yeah, it be some people like that.
People be in competition. Like be feeling like they should go first. You feel me? Like,
or they feel envious or some shit about you.
They don't want to give you your flowers. You know what I mean? That's like crazy.
People probably feel like that, but
that goes back to what you said earlier. How you like in Orlando, you feel like if people don't support you, they don't be supporting.
Okay, I'm not saying that they don't support me, but it's just like
shit. It's just like the that what you would say like the atmosphere or something like that in a way.
It's really the people. It's really the people like. Yeah. You just it's a lot of popular people out here. That from Orlando. Yeah. Everything just like really was been here all their life. So people gonna go.
Well, what they know.
Like what they know.
Go for what you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. It's really hard to explain. Yeah,
it's a complicated.
I'm friendly. I can make friends. Like I could, you know what I'm saying? But people are not like that too much. Yeah. Here.
Yeah, it's a complicated. It's a complicated. Yeah, like you say, people still it's a complicated situation because you'll hear this conversation often. You feel me? And everybody be like, well, Atlanta doing this. It ain't about like, because I mean, every city got their own turmoil. They got their own situation they deal with. Atlanta got the same thing too. You wouldn't think it's like that, but it's very cliquish. In a way I've been hearing and stuff like that. But you still see progress, like. Everybody trying to do something. Everybody trying to do something. So you don't really see like nobody trying to stop nobody motion or nothing like that. Like everybody just got their own thing going on, their own cliques.
You right.
But yeah, in the city, I just been hearing that, but it's like we all know the answer. Everybody know the answer. Them same ones but I guess if they trying to hold their position, they feel like or whatever to stop everybody else motion. Like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I see good motion coming. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Afro Chapman too. You know, homie doing this thing out there, so
yeah,
it's doing what it's
a whole
doing.
lot.
Yeah, I ain't personally experienced too much like that because I even on the outside I was able to still work my moves and stuff when it came to music and DJs and stuff like that. It's like, man, the same stuff people experience. I'm like, I didn't experience that, so I can't say that, but I do see what's going on. Like I can't say I don't see it, but
Yeah, I see it a lot.
so like what are some things, you know, PK manifests for itself, whether it's, you know, life in general or for the Kreez brand? Like what are you claiming for yourself right now?
I'm claiming just success in anything I touch. I got so much going on and I'm just manifesting for a shop and all my goals, my personal goals that I have for myself.
Yeah.
I don't really speak too much on my manifesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, I
because
feel that.
you know when you say too much, it's just like I don't know.
Yeah. Then you be like somebody be knowing your hand and they down take what you said and start speaking against that motherfucker. Like,
Exactly. Exactly. Dead ass speaking.
in silence, they be speaking like a motherfucker.
Right.
But in your face, they be on some other type of time. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
I get that. But nah,
Just
definitely.
success for the rest of my life. That's it.
Yeah,
Anything
that's definitely something to speak on. You know what I mean? Like we live in a time where it's a lot of negative stuff going on.
Yeah, so. People really be hating though, for real. And you won't know. Sometimes it might be the closest person to you.
Yeah.
I realize that
right. That be
I don't even hang out with the same people no more. Like I really don't even hang out with people like that.
Cause you're growing. You growing too.
You start realizing too. You just start realizing.
Yep.
Yeah, some don't mix no more. It's like oil and water, like the same rooms you used to walk in. You be like, hell yeah, I'm fucking with it. But then you get in that bitch and be looking like, why the fuck am I here? Like, ain't nothing going on. You know what I mean? But
nothing.
Nah, I feel that. You know, it's just growth. You know, some people gonna grow with you. Some people gonna just stay with it. But that's just how it goes.
Yeah. Some people there for seasons. Some people there for just for the time being.
Mm-hmm. But so any upcoming info you would like to share with the Kreez brand, any specials, new services on the way you working on?
Next, for next year, my whole website is getting revamped. All my services are gonna be put up because right now they're put up. But I'm not really giving out the service like that. But by next year, not even before next year, I'm just revamp everything and I'm be servicing everything.
I like that.
Of course, no sales right now because of the Black Friday. I have it between. They're booking right now between December and March, which is like spring break.
Yeah.
For the classes, but that's it. No sales right now.
Yeah. So
the whole revamp soon.
Yeah, new content, new everything.
I'm gonna have more time. I'm not gonna be in school. Like,
right.
That got to go. Not got to, but I need a year of just straight business, not having to worry about nothing else.
Yeah. For real. So, any shout outs or recognition you would like to give to those who've been there in your corner supporting you while you being your own boss?
For real. You gotta shout them out.
Shout out to God.
Yeah, it's
Shout
all
out
right.
to Booby. That's my baby. Shout out to my clients that have been with me
from
the time I started to now. A girl named Tati, that was the first client I ever had. She was the one that was for 5 hours. And now, I just had her like last
she a real
She a real one.
Look, hey, she probably came in that bit. What you told her, like, it's gonna take about 5 hours.
I don't know how long it was gonna take, y'all. I was just like, you're gonna be my model and I'm just gonna do it.
Right.
And she was pretty. I did what I had to do. I took 5 hours, did what I had to do. Shoot, as soon as I posted up, clientele started coming like this.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
But shout out
She
to
a
her. I
real one
just
for
had her
that.
last week. That's what's crazy. Crazy. I had Tati last week, and I was like, "Dang, you was the first person I ever did." She was like, "I remember it was 5 hours." Da, da, da. I'm like, that's crazy. We just did 2 hours right now. You good? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
That's
shout out to
that
her.
5 hours, your eyes closed. You be like, man, let me just go and stay up, dog. So I be sleeping when I do this shit.
Oh
Yeah, that's what
man.
we do. You supposed to go to
Yeah.
sleep. I be having the music going on,
Yeah.
the slow jams, a little R&B and stuff.
It's
You
only
know.
right. It's only right.
Yeah. That was up.
Yeah, shout out to my sisters. Those are my biggest supporters. But
Yeah. Nah, ain't nothing like that too. That's the closest thing to your siblings. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean? It's
dig it.
supposed to be like that. You know what I mean? So now most definitely we appreciate you accepting the invite on our platform, sharing your experience as an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? I already know the brand gonna keep growing and keep glowing and all type of everything going on, from the years to come, So
yeah.
definitely keep doing what you're doing, keep being motivated, you know what I mean, and keep
Thank
growing.
you.
Like definitely
Yeah.
ready to see it on the next level. And
Shit.
yeah, we got an
Like,
interview before the blow up because it's gonna blow up way more
yeah.
than what's going on now. It's already big. 700 some
Yeah.
people. Hey, that's a lot.
That's big. That's
That's a
big.
lot.
For real.
That's a
That's
lot
a
of
lot.
people.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
we like to give you your flowers for real. Yeah. You got that
Mhm.
vibe going on, man. You doing your
Gotta
thing. You
Thank
clap
stay
y'all
you.
up,
consistent.
man. Most definitely.
Yeah.
But like I was telling you, this is a platform where we just like to bring people on, give them their flowers. We talk about, the ground up. We like to talk about the beginning. Who are you? Who the type of person you is? You know what I'm saying? Where you come from? So, and then
Yeah.
we just lead up to the motivation and whatever you doing or whatever emotion you
Yeah.
got going on. We just like to
Thank
big it
you
up.
for having me, though.
Yeah,
I appreciate
every
that.
this gonna be
Yeah.
another piece of motivation for anybody that's watching our content and everything out
Anybody.
there. It just give them got like 100 paintings on the wall, or whatever, right now of different people doing different things, going through different situations, and still coming out on top. Like mastering what they do. But
Yeah.
nah, definitely had to give you your time and give you your flowers on that. But Sly, you know how we do it too, man. Yeah, on there,
Yeah.
you're right.
What do the word underdog means to you or when you hear the word underdog?
When I hear the word underdog, I think of a person who don't need no support. Like they didn't need no support to get to where they're trying to get. They're very motivated. And they have a goal that they're just gonna go get. You know what I'm saying? And they got that they started to do. How do I explain this? They just from the ground up doing what they got to do to get to where they need to get to, and they're doing a good job at it. And right now, they're just not as noticed, but they getting there.
Nah,
You know what
you
I'm saying? And
said
it's,
it
it's
right.
I know.
huh?
Yeah. You said
I
it
said
right. I
like
know
you
exactly.
said that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do whatever you gotta do to
They
get
just
where
gonna do
you going.
whatever they got to do,
For
whether
real.
with
Yeah.
support, without support, they still gonna get it.
Exactly.
I
Mm.
like
I
that.
dig it. I dig it. Yeah, there y'all guys got it right there. That's the meaning of being an underdog. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
You
I
gotta
hit
keep it
it now.
grinding going.
What's
I
up? What
I
you
hit
say?
it now. Did I hit it on?
Yeah, you hit
Okay.
it. Definitely
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
it
you
on
hit
the
it
I'm
right
head.
like,
on
I was
there.
really trying to dig up out the ground. Like, how do I explain this?
You gave the underdog in all different type of ways. And everything you were
Yeah.
saying is underdog. You feel me? Nah,
Yeah.
that's really what we on.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
like that. That was a good analogy. You know what I mean? Even though we probably didn't think you gave it a good answer, but that was perfect.
Yeah. Nah, you hit it on the head. But yeah, everybody, this was PK, owner of Kreez Beauty and Apparel. You feel me? This is the Underdogs Podcast, Season 3, Episode 7. Making things happen. Real for
Yeah.
real.
Make sure y'all check her out, man. Please support, man. We need to support one another.
Yeah,
And yeah. There you go. Yeah, throw the ads up. Go ahead, flood the page, man.
for real,
Flood the
for
page
real.
with some business.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let me go on and get that other too, man. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the sponsor, too, man. Black owned cryptocurrency. Go on and get it right. BOAMEDCB on Instagram. Our 40 acres in the mule. Everybody keep talking about supporting each other and getting reparations, man. We got to start somewhere. We got to invest in ourselves, put our money back in our community and everything. Such,
Facts.
you know what I mean? Also streaming on Signature Series Network, TV.com, Black on Independent Network. You know, about to come season 2 soon. But
Yeah.
Y'all have it. You feel me? This was the Underdogs Podcast.
Yeah.
Appreciate
y'all
you.
like, support, and y'all goddamn subscribe on YouTube as well, man. Please.
You know, we out of here. Peace, guys.
Yeah. I say.
Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granite. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. I'm enlightened. Check, I got stones around my neck. If you pay attention, I teach her how to earn respect. I walk around with a tag like I'm mad at the rail. People do any damn thing for a check. So what if you got signed labels, throw them on the shelf? I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard times I prevail, I bust up out my shell. I let my nuts hang, cause it don't got no curfew. Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda grand.